All right, guys, I have another editorial for you. And look, politics and work don't mix. Okay, the Trump thing, you got to save it. Okay, you can't do it at work, especially if you're a cop, because bad things happen. Thank you to ABC News for this story. A New York City police officer was suspended without pay for promoting President Trump's re-election campaign from a loudspeaker while on patrol over the weekend. Talia Jane, a Brooklyn-based freelance reporter, tweeted that a squad car was blaring Trump 2020 from the officer's vehicle in Flatbush. Jane said she sent a video of the officers in the vehicle also shouting the chant. She tweeted they stopped when someone started filming but couldn't resist one more. Jane retweeted a second video from another Twitter user that showed the police vehicle promoting Trump from the loudspeaker. According to the NYPD Patrol Guide, members on duty or in uniform are prohibited from endorsing political candidates or publicly expressing personal views and opinions concerning the merits of any political party or candidate for public office, any public policy matter or legislation pending before any government body, or any matter to be decided by a public election, except with permission of the police commissioner. Look, it says pubic. So the I'm sorry. Did you guys see that? It said pubic. So the NYPD said Sunday it was aware of the video. Sorry. See, one letter can change the whole word and change the whole meaning. If we read that, it would say, to be decided by a pubic election. A pubic election. What is that? You pull a hair and see. Oh, shit. Moving on. I'm sorry. I can't. It said pubic election. Oh, fuck. You guys have to, look, you have to proofread before you post these stories. Oh. All right, now I know what actors go through. The NYPD said Sunday it was aware of the video and investigating. Hours later, the department tweeted that the unidentified officer in question was disciplined. The tweet said, suspended without pay. The police officer, who is under investigation for using a department vehicle's loudspeaker for political purposes, has been suspended effective immediately. Police Commissioner Dermot Shea condemned the actions seen in the video, calling it unacceptable. He said in his tweet, the police officer from this incident has been identified and suspended without pay. To repeat, law enforcement must remain apolitical, reassuring the public that we will enforce the law fairly and without prejudice, regardless of anyone's political beliefs. But he also tweeted this, law enforcement must remain apolitical. It is essential in our role to serve all New Yorkers, regardless of any political beliefs. It is essential for New Yorkers to trust their police. Trust me, they don't trust the NYPD. Not too much. It's too many stories. Eric Garner. Mayor Bill de Blasio spoke out on the incident, promising New Yorkers we will act fast. Let me be clear, any NYPD officer pushing any political agenda while on duty will face consequences. Over the summer, Pat Lynch, the president of the Police Benevolent Association, the union that represents NYPD patrol officers, endorsed Trump. De Blasio was asked about the PBA endorsement during a press conference last week. He reiterated that the union president does not speak for all officers. He said, I also think we've seen overwhelmingly officers leave their politics at home and they go out and do what is to be done to keep people safe and to respect peaceful protest. And any officer who can't or won't do that, we have to discipline. So I love how the mayor says we will act fast on these guys saying Trump 2020, Trump 2020. But somebody beats somebody down in the street, or some NYPD officer chokes a guy, Eric Garner, They didn't act too fast. They didn't act fast on any of that. How many years did it take to finally get rid of that cop? But these guys are yelling, Trump 2020, they're out of here, man. We're going to suspend them without pay. See, we acted fast. That's a dog and pony show. They're trying to keep from having people protest in the streets over this. I don't know. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comment section below. Community Leo Watch, watching Leos, that's law enforcement officers, to include those in their car yelling Trump 2020 and pubic elections from coast to coast.